What's going on, you guys? It's Outdoor Maniac here again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install a CVT transmission, otherwise known as a torque converter, on any mini bike with a 3/8 shaft gasoline engine. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our main piece, which is this piece, and we're going to fasten it to the block of our motor. I'm going to hand start one bolt. Make sure that when you tighten them, that you tighten them in a star pattern. Okay, so now that we have those 4 bolts hand tight, we are going to tighten them with an impact, making sure to go in a star pattern. So I started here, I'm going to move to here, then I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to move to here. The next thing we're going to do after we have this main plate installed is we're going to take our included washer and spacer and we're going to put it directly on the shaft, starting with the washer first. The washer goes on first, then the spacer, and now we're going to assemble the clutch. So we're first going to take this back plate. This is the first item that goes on. We're going to put this on there, making sure that the key lines up with the keyway on the shaft. You can turn it. There it goes. Lines up. And then we're going to take our copper bushing and place it right on. So here we have our belt, and the arrows are pointing to the block of the engine. So place it on the rear one first. These 3 other pieces, this piece, and this piece, and we're going to put them all together so it's just one piece. And the first thing we're going to do is take this piece and see how there's kind of like a rectangular shape on the front of this. On the back, it doesn't have that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this part of the clutch and you're going to want to insert this piece so that the rectangular shape is coming toward the front, like so. So the rectangular piece is coming to the front. And then we can take our last clutch piece and put it all together, making sure that this shape lines up with this outside. And then we're going to line up the keys and place it on. I bought a longer bolt so that more of the threads catch the inside of the shaft, because before this is the only part that would catch the shaft. So again, I bought a longer bolt so that more of the threads go into the shaft. To install the bolt onto the shaft, we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right over the bolt, like so. And then before we do that, I'm going to take some washers that I bought at Ace Hardware and I'm going to put them on the bolt first, starting with the smaller one, then the big one, and then this weird piece. And then we can install it onto the assembly, making sure that the keyways line up, and then we can tighten it down. Now we can tighten up that bolt with an impact. So right now, I'm putting the chain back on the bike. Okay, now that the chain is installed, we can go ahead and make sure that everything lines up properly, that all the gaps as they should be. And then the final thing we're going to do is tighten this bolt up that holds the rear pulley onto the assembly. And to do that, I'm going to take a 24mm socket and I'm going to put it on an impact and tighten it up. Like so. Everything is good. The last thing we're going to do is put the cover on the torque converter, and then after that it's all good to go and you can test it out. So we'll be right back when we put the cover on. So before I install this cover, I'm going to need to mark out on the back where the chain comes in, and we're going to have to cut that part out. Okay, so with a few modifications to the cover, I finally got it on there, and now what you can do is go test out your new torque converter. If you guys have any questions about this build, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. I will also include a link of the kit. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.